your boy DJ Wolf here. Got a couple of things on my mind. I was just thinking, years and years ago, I had a neighbor, right? This neighbor had his neighbor I had, right? Very nice woman, older woman, very nice. And I just had to think about it. I mean, she's no longer with us, unfortunately. But I had to get this off my chest. I moved into my new. I lived in one little neighborhood for a while. And I moved into another one about 13 and a half years ago. Right. So once I moved, I moved to a house next door to her. All right, my wife and I, my kid, and when we moved over there, I guess we had introduced ourselves or whatever, and the woman said something that was very shocking to me. All right, especially from an older woman, but then again, maybe I shouldn't be shocked. And she said that she thought that my wife, let me rephrase. She thought that my son and I were my wife's two children. In other words, she just made an automatic assumption that my wife was a single mother. Didn't give any thought at all about the fact that I was, HOH in household. Never gave me any respect about that at all. That really tripped me out. I'm like, now, does she actually know that I am married to this woman? No. She made an automatic assumption, because that's what she told my wife. She told my wife that, biggest day. Because she said, oh, this is my husband, this is my son. And she automatically wanted to assume that she was a single black woman. Probably she was anticipating her being just that she wasn't married. But yet she didn't do it. It was her own thing. Wanted to lift her up. See, this is the problem with black women. Black women try to lift other black women up before you even get a chance to know what the hell they about. You don't even know them. Didn't even know my wife. Just automatically assume. And I'm not. I'm not really. But it was like an automatic assumption that she was a single mother. And that she was doing this thing on her own. And in a way, it kind of offended me. I've had people tell me to this day, that I'm young. I look young for my age. I'm about 50. 52, but right now. But I think I'm starting to look my age now. But at the time, I think I was like about 38, 39, and I was working out, of course. I was still in fairly good shape, not great shape, but fairly good shape. But the woman thought that my wife was my mother. Just an automatic assumption. And like I said, I was offended by it. I kind of was offended by it because I'm like, wait a minute. You didn't think that my wife was married? You just assuming nobody wanted, that she was just somebody that nobody wanted. I was like, really? At the time, my wife and I was married almost 13 years. Really? I was truly offended by it. And she should have been more offended than me, but my wife wasn't bothered by it at all, but I was. Because, of course, that's the mentality of black women in general. Not just this older woman, but the black women in general. They have that mentality where, it's like, hey, hold on. radio program a couple of days ago where a black woman said she was at the doctor's office with her husband. That's why she mentioned something about her husband, and the woman just assumed she assumed she was single. Yeah, right off the cuff. Automatically assumed that she was single. Say, no, I'm married. And that's the mentality that's so messed up in our black culture, because we automatically assume because you're a black woman that you have to be, that chances are you're probably not married. And to me, that's offensive. It's as though you're saying that it's in other words, it's like it's acceptable that because you're black that you're married. You're single and not married, or they're supposed to be accepted. And that's part of our problem, because our culture just dictates everything we do as being normal. To me, that's fucked up. But yet, y'all same people get offended when black people try to give you knowledge or tell you about stuff or tell you about yourself and you don't want to hear the truth. This is why our culture, at least the American black culture, is fucked up. Because we accept shit and don't try it, we just make assumption that that's the way it is for everybody. We're expected to be men who are thugs, play basketball, eat watermelon, all those stereotypes. And our own people expect everybody who's black to live out the same prophecy about, or the same narrative, just because you're black. Which what I heard somebody say, and I believe it's true, is cultural conditioning. The cultural conditioning that came from white people that bestowed it upon us, among ourselves. We got to change that. This is DJ Wolf. That's all I had to say about that. Questions or comments, agreements, disagreements, I don't care. Your comments are always welcome with me. I can be reached at for all to hear on both Twitter and YouTube. DJ Wolf online, which is my email address, on yahoo.com, and Facebook, DJ Wolf Live. All right, guys, that's all I got. I got more to say about this other stuff on the back burner. I will talk to you later.